Hello and welcome to coachingbasketball.co.uk. My name is John Officer and this is episode 2 of our look into the flex offense. In episode 1 we dealt with the history of the flex, the alignments, the basic shooting spots and why to use the flex offense. This episode we're going to deal with the flex rotations. I gave an overview of the series. Basically we were looking at doing 12 episodes. That's going to be expanded simply because I've gone through a dry run, and with the teaching points included it comes to more than 10 minutes for the episode. So basically I'm looking to extend that. Episode 3 will deal with the teaching points because there's a few bits that I really don't think should be cut out of the presentation. So without further ado, we'll get into the main rotations themselves. So the first action in the flex offense is the flex cut. Here you see number 2 is getting open via a V cut for a pass from number 1. That's going to initiate the offense and kick it off. We'll deal in later episodes with that action taking place, and if the ball is denied in terms of if the pass to number 2 has been denied, we'll take a look at how to counteract that. But for the moment we'll assume that action has taken place. So then, therefore, number 3 will step off of the post to set a screen for number 4. One important point there is number 3 must step off of the post simply on the basis that if he doesn't and he remains on the 3-second line and number 4 comes in for a screen, it's going to make it far easier for number 3's defender to be able to double team or hedge and prevent any advantage you're going to get by that screen for number 4. So by stepping off, you're getting extra space between the screen taking place and the basket. Therefore, it's going to mean it's more of a gamble for number 3's defender to pick up on the action there. So once the number 3 stepped off for the screen, number 4 will come in and either go over the screen or under the screen depending on the positioning of the defender. As soon as he passes the screen, then what's going to happen is we're looking for a pass from number 2 for a power layup in underneath the basket. As number 4 comes off of the screen, number 3 should slide slightly further out off of the screen action itself to look for a passing option for number 2. This is a secondary option, so you're not going to get this in every time into the offense, but he should be looking for this. If the pass is complete and if number 3's defender double teams number 4, you should be open for an open jump shot. If number 3's defender, however, stays with him and you do still get the pass completed, then number 4 should look to seal his player underneath the basket. You've got a dump down inside for the post play, and there you have also an opportunity. If number 4's defender makes a mistake or an error, then you could be looking at also getting free throws off of a foul. Our second action in the flex offense is the down screen. Here you're going to see number 1 continue across to the ball side post. We're assuming there that he hasn't received the pass, and so he's just continuing on to balance the floor. As that's happening, number 1 setting the down screen for number 3 to come off. At that point then number 3 has got a couple of options. We'll look at those in episode 3 for the teaching points, but initially then we're going to say he's going to the top right at the 3-point line and he's going to receive the pass from number 2. At that point, what I would suggest you do is, for all occasions, as you should be doing with any offense, is teaching your players to get into a triple threat position as soon as they receive the ball. Basically, this guy is going to have an opportunity to drive if he's a good quality finisher, or he may indeed have a good quality jump shot if he's got a fast release after the down screen from number 1. Another teaching point there is you see number 1 just dropping down there for the down screen. He's got a sprint off of that screen into the corner. You're going to get a couple of skip passes. Maybe once or twice a game you're going to get a shot or a drive off of that or something significant. Again, we'll deal later on in one of the episodes about what happens when the ball goes into the corner or the post, and we'll look at that option taking place right there. But it is important that you take this out if you're going out right now to take your team in this offense, that you need to teach that to the sprint off of the screen into the corner, because most importantly, if the defender of number 1 starts picking up the number 1 as he fades into the corner, that opens up the drive possibility for number 3 and gives more space in the middle of the floor. So here we have then our final or our last section of this episode. This we're looking at is now the first rotation has been completed, and what's going on now is then the pass from 2 to 3 is taking place after the down screen, and that stage then initiates the flex action. Number 4 steps off of the post to set a screen for 5. Again, 5 will go over or under the screen depending on where the defender is based, and number 4 then doubles back off of the screen to look for a possible pass for a shot or dump down into the post. So that's really the basic, absolute basic rotations of the flex offense. And then in the next episode, episode 3, we're going to deal with the teaching points of these and look at all the other sort of options and opportunities that may come off of this if there's a defensive lapse. So thanks very much for listening, and I'll see you for the next episode.